This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for waking up with us on this Sunday morning. I'm Galen Etlin. Here on Sunrise today, Portland police take aim at street takeovers and street racers. How they plan to get a handle on this after months of letting chaos go unchecked. We know a lot of you are going to pay attention to that story. Plus another walkout in Salem, this time over redistricting. And a big deadline is fast approaching. Before we get to all of that, though, let's check in with Keely Chalmers live at home with our forecast. How's it going, Keely?
Hey, good morning, Galen. Yeah, we're in store for another beautiful day, at least the beginning of the day. We got a few clouds out there. We'll see clouds clearing, and then we'll see sunshine, and then the rain returns, but not until this evening. Let's take you outside right now. This is a live look from our Wells Fargo sky cam. We're sitting at 59 degrees under cloudy skies. Here is how your Sunday is shaping up after a gorgeous start to the day. We're going to see sunshine, a nice afternoon as we head into the middle part of the day. And then around 5 o'clock this evening, we start to see a front move in that will bring us some decent amounts of rain. And that rain is going to continue as we head into the middle part of the week. We'll talk more about that coming up in your full forecast. Galen.
All right, Keely, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Now, we begin this morning in Montana. At least 3 people are dead and 50 are recovering from an Amtrak derailment. That train was traveling to Portland and Seattle, but crashed near the town of Joplin. 8 cars went off the tracks. Emergency crews from at least 7 agencies responded and found some cars flipped on their sides. You can see the video right there. Now, they also found survivors sitting along the side of the train. Right now, investigators do not know why it derailed. That Amtrak train was set to arrive here later this morning. All right, we know a lot of you have seen scenes like this. After months of dangerous situations going on unchecked in our streets, Portland police say they are taking aim at what they call street takeovers. They're going to do it with the help of a new law and other law enforcement agencies. KGW's Art Edwards explains.
Street takeovers have become a big problem in the city of Portland.
During these events, hundreds of innocent drivers have been affected and could not get home, to work, or to their families, use public streets for the shipments of commerce, or potentially access emergency care due to road blockage.
Portland police say 5 people have been killed in the last year during street takeovers. We're talking about people using a road or a space open to the public, like parking lots, driveways, and alleys, or exhibitions of speed or sliding in circles around corners. An ordinance went into effect a month ago, making street takeovers against the law. You could get up to 30 days in jail and a fine of $500 and have your car towed. Portland police released a public service announcement today that makes it clear that they are ready to start enforcing the law, and they will have help.
We have joined with our law enforcement partners to combat and stop this illegal activity. Those who have participated in street racing must stop. It is dangerous and costly to our community. The time to respect each other is now.
Chief Lovell says the public has asked for something to be done, so the Portland Police Bureau will conduct enforcement missions. Portland police officers, as well as the Oregon State Police and Multnomah County Sheriff's Office, will be involved in the effort. Art Edwards, KGW News.
All right, this story is new this morning after another shooting left 3 people hurt in northeast Portland overnight. This was outside a bar in the Lloyd district along Northeast Broadway. You can see there it's a few blocks from the Lloyd Center Mall. 2 women and a man were taken to the hospital, but doctors do expect all of them to survive. Police have not made any arrests in this case either. We will let you know when we learn more. In Northwest Portland, we also have an update about Friday morning's deadly shooting in a crowded bar as police now search for the person who did it. Police identified the man killed as 34-year-old Jacob Knight Vasquez, and investigators do not think the gunman even knew him. But on Friday, investigators said the shooting at Silver Dollar Pizza appeared to be a targeted act. Silver Dollar sits at Northwest 21st and Gleason, a normally peaceful area with lots of bars. The shooter fired several shots through the windows into the crowd, and they hit 3 people. The other 2 are hurt but will survive. Our crew went back to the scene and found a memorial for Jacob there. People in the area are shaken.
It's crazy. I mean, you're you're in public. What business do you have going in a bar or anywhere around the streets with a gun? I mean, this is really ridiculous around here. And then they wonder why Northwest Portland has been considered, what I've always heard, is a high crime area.
Now, this shooting is prompting more calls for local leaders to get gun violence under control. Portland has seen 923 shootings so far this year, up from less than 400 in 2019. Crews are investigating a 4-alarm fire that destroyed a vacant warehouse in southeast Portland. Flames began early Friday morning near 9th and Alder. More than 80 firefighters responded, and you may have seen the smoke billowing from that site all day. Firefighters have been concerned about this building since a smaller fire broke out earlier this year.
We've been in contact with the building owner for years. The building owner has has plans to build a new building and has been trying to get that building torn down. He's been working with the city on that, and we have been in contact with him about the risk in that building. So they were definitely attempting to secure that building on a constant basis. That was they definitely were not just ignoring it.
Investigators have not surveyed that building just yet. They've been talking with witnesses and doing other background work before the field survey begins tomorrow. Well, this is one of Oregon's hot-button political debates. We are tracking another GOP walkout at Oregon's Capitol. House Republicans boycotted this weekend's crucial vote on redistricting. And this comes after House leaders postponed that vote for 4 days because someone tested positive for COVID-19. Our Christelle Kumwe takes us there.
Good morning. The House will come to order.
The partisan battle over redistricting in Oregon continued Saturday morning. But it seemed a deal was in the works at a 9 a.m. session. House Democrats drafted a new congressional map in hopes of getting Republicans on board for Saturday's vote.
It's actually the result of negotiations that happened over the last 24 hours.
That's Democratic Representative Con Fan, a member of the House Committee for Redistricting.
And we're very happy to be able to have negotiated this deal.
The new proposal would likely create 2 to 3 safe seats for Democrats, 1 for Republicans, and the last would be a toss-up. This is happening after the 2020 census found for the first time in 40 years, Oregon's population grew by so much, it needs a new 6th seat in Congress. House Speaker Tina Kotek announced both parties were reviewing the plans this morning and pushed the session back to Saturday afternoon. But when that time came, the Republicans didn't show.
It's a dressed-up version of a 5-1 map that will have the same result.
Republican House Representative Daniel Bonham says the map isn't an upgrade.
I truly think this is just another insincere effort to try and appear to be accommodating to some sort of collaboration.
Republicans are upset against House Speaker Tina Kotek for revoking her promise to let bipartisan committees lead the way in drawing up Oregon's new legislative districts.
For me right now, and maybe I'm a little calloused, we made an agreement and Speaker Kotek lied, and these maps need to die.
The earlier draft of the map would all but guarantee that districts would be blue. Republicans only proposed one option, which included 3 highly competitive congressional districts.
I think there could be maps produced, but it would take some serious conversations that, quite frankly, just our Democrat counterparts, especially in leadership, have just been unwilling to have.
Walking out should be something that is a very hard decision, very rarely used, and it can't be used just whenever Republicans just disagree with something that is happening.
Lawmakers have until Monday to get new maps finalized. If that doesn't happen, the Secretary of State will draw up state legislative districts, and a committee of 5 judges will handle congressional districts. Christelle Kumwe, KGW News.
Still to come here on Sunrise, we are about a month into the new school year, and things have been especially busy in Happy Valley. We're going to head to Nelson High School, where coaches have launched a brand new athletic program for the area's newest school.